Welcome to Camp Mymy. Today I'm in my camper. I have a Tab 320 Boondock. I've spent the fall and winter trying to get organized, doing a little decorating, putting things in here that I thought I would need. Now it's time to get down to business and clear things out, organize, and only have in this camper what I actually need to go camping. Let me just show you around a little bit to show you the mess that I have right now, and hopefully we can make some sense out of it. Okay, this is a mess because I've taken a bunch of stuff, got things piled up here, I've got things in the little kitchen, on the floor, and then I'm gonna open up my bathroom. I've got a ton of stuff piled on the floor in there. All of these things need to be organized and either removed from the camper or put away. So some things here, I've got my lights. I've got storage here. I've got some baskets here that I had in my cabinet. I've got a storage cabinet here. And then down here, if you can see, I've got storage here. Same on the other side. This bed folds up into a couch, and behind there are storage bins as well. Some clothes and maybe bedding can be stored underneath this bed. All right, let me show you what I have in my kitchen right now. This is some cleaning supplies, basically a coffee strainer. Apparently I've got Tylenol. What is this? Lavender, I guess. I don't know what that's. This I'm taking out. I'll never use this. I have a little waffle maker. This I can probably find a place for. This is like one of those things for spices. So I think I can find a place for that. I've got one of these little candle solar lights. Things for water. Some more cups. Little coffee cups, and I have this baby coffee maker which I will use day to day. Another little pot, my Stanley pot. So this is all stuff that I'm sure I'm going to use quite often. Here's another coffee cup I brought in here to store. I will be making coffee in here. The whole reason I have a camper is so that I can do my thing in the morning, make my coffee. I don't like to cook in here necessarily, but I think making coffee is kind of a nice luxury to have when you have a camper. I have that tiny little coffee maker, makes 1 or 2 cups perfectly fine, and I've got a refrigerator so I can have my creamer in the refrigerator. That's about all you need in the morning. Down in the bottom is some of my larger items, some bowls. These are those Yuko plate and bowls. I've got a couple regular plates here, collapsible bowls, always for my dogs, water bowls, collapsible pot and pan. I've had these forever and I really love them. This is just a griddle. Can I put it in the top? I wonder. I kind of want to have it with me. So also I have a silicone, it's like a hot pad, but if I need to put something hot down, I can use that. And then a little cutting board. And this is my utensils. Some other cooking supplies, some little tools down here in the bottom drawer. Even though this takes up a lot of room, I'm going to keep it here because I like the way that everything is organized if I need it. This is my refrigerator. So in here I just have a little organizer. This I found at Target. It's a little under the shelf organizer. So I thought that would be good for things like butter and condiment packets and things like that. I've got this egg holder to protect the eggs with. And I have this tiny little freezer with the tiniest little ice cube tray that I've ever seen. It's kind of nice to have a little freezer. And there's compartments here, and then this came with it where you can put bottles in here and keep them separated. Yeah, so plenty big for what I need. And then down below, again, is just tools. If I need to grab something when I'm outside and I just open the door, and I can grab stuff out of here. So just got a little broom and dustpan, more collapsible bowls for my dog, a clothesline, another little some garbage bags, and a little first aid kit, these gloves for when I'm having to empty the cassette toilet. So again, this I can just open my camper door, which is right here, and I can just grab stuff out of there. Got my outdoor Lucy lights, string lights. This is a fire extinguisher. And then in here, I put my dog leashes and things And up here, there's two little cabinets, but they're really tiny. So I've just got some things in here. These are hooks so I can hang things from the Keter rail outside. This is an adapter extension cord for the camper, which will go in the bin outside. And then this is just extra cordage for whatever, if I need it for my dogs or for hanging up stuff. Oops, stuff is falling out of here now. Just more, I've got like little towels in here, and then this is a tablecloth, and I don't even know what I have here. Oh, these I bought on Etsy. These are little curtain rod holders. So what fell out of there is the curtain rod. So I'm going to put these up here, and then I'll make a little curtain to fit there. So that's pretty cool. But again, these are so tiny, I can't really fit much up here. Okay, so this is a laundry bag for dirty laundry, obviously. So this can go over where my clothes go. These are more collapsible things, but this I'm not going to be able to fit in here, so I'll put this probably in the outside bin. Here I just have my utensils. I have a little chandelier, I believe this is called, from Yuko. Some drinking glasses, collapsible coffee cups, biodegradable dish soap, and then like a little decorative plant. This is a decoration. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. And then I have these two little tiny cast iron pans, which maybe I can fit one of these in here. I don't know that I can fit both, so I'll figure that out. All right, so this is the stuff that is not going to stay in here. So this is all going to go. These are a maybe. All of this stuff will go into the sink when I'm traveling so that it won't get knocked around. So anything that you see up here will be in the sink for travel. I added this for paper towel, which is like another adhesive item like I got on Amazon. So, but see how it's bigger here? So it should hold it in for travel. And then my light I'll probably keep there because if that flies around it won't matter. Here I added this hook for my headlamp. Again, it's good to have a headlamp near the door. And then I don't think I have anything up here right now, so I can totally put things in there for storage. On this side, I have my microwave, which I have a bunch of stuff. I have got some bowls in here. And then this is probably a towel, and then some chargers, some cords. Maybe not the best place for all this. More storage up here. A lantern, BioLite lantern right now. Little tiny BioLite lantern, mainly what I use. I know there's a lot of different, more little BioLite lights that I have right there. So plenty of lighting if I need lighting outside or in here. I also like to have a little USB fan, and I'll probably just keep this right here so that it's handy. My USB plugs are down below, or I have one in the kitchen. All right, so I'm thinking in here, this is where I'm going to put clothing, and then I have crossword puzzle. And this is a book by Mandy Lee, and if you have a tab, you probably know, or a tag, you know who Mandy Lee is. And she was like such a huge inspiration to me when I first started. She started out with the New Camp tag, then she had the tab, I believe, and now she's in the 400. So this is I ordered this book. She's a photographer as well, a traveling photographer basically. Oh yeah, here is Rocky, her when she had the tab. But she was so helpful when I first started, just because like she made a lot of videos and shared a lot of information. So I got these at I think the Container Store a while ago. But I don't think I'm gonna really need these in here. I'll probably have these just for storing like food, or you know, I can put these when I'm traveling or when I'm at the campsite. I can put these on my counter. I'm going to use my packing cubes to keep my clothes in, and then again, like I mentioned, I'm going to put some of my clothes in my tow vehicles so I don't have to have everything in here. Down socks. This is a rain jacket, so again, I'm going to put this down here. This is not something I'll use very often, but I'll have it here in case I need it. This is, this I love. I showed this in another video, but this is an antenna that I can attach outside so that I get channels on my TVs. I don't know if you can see this. Right here, a little adhesive thing that my phone will fit into. So this is what I was looking for. I knew I had another USB plug at 12 volt and 2 USB-A plugs. So this is where at night I can plug in my phone. People lose stuff behind here all the time. Apparently this is like a black hole back here. If you drop something down here, you may never see it again. This Velcro I use to hang some things up. It's very heavy duty Velcro, and it comes in long strips like this, so for decorations I can easily hang things up. I had to cover this up. I have dogs, 3 little dogs. They've been in here with me quite often during the fall and winter because they like to hang out here when I'm in here. So of course I have a dog sleeping bag, and then this is just a rug for outside the door. I have a little rug that I got off of Etsy, which is a little bit too big for this space, but I just folded it up, if you can see. I love this rug. I thought it was so pretty. Okay, let's tackle the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sit down here so we can go through this crap. All right, this is, I don't know if we can see or not. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull things out of here so we can see. This is where I've been storing everything all winter, so there's so much junk in here. This is the shower curtain. The chances of me taking a shower in here are very slim. Like, I'm fine with taking a shower in the bathhouse when I'm camping. So this, I would say, only if I do not have a place. It's a very tiny shower curtain. If I do not have a place to take a shower, if I need to wash my hair or something, or if I've got my grandkids and they need to take a shower, then yes, okay, I'll use it, but probably chances are slim that I'll use that. These are lights that my friend gave me, and I'm going to put these, I'm going to have another bin in my tow vehicle for things for the outside. I have a, yeah, this is a filter, a water filter, so this I will keep in here. I'm going to take it out of the box and keep it in here because I'll use this if I hook up to the campground water. Compact blender. I probably will keep this little blender in here. I just need to find a spot for it, and obviously I'll take it out of the box. Little kitchen towels, so these are kind of camper themed dish towels, so those I'll definitely keep in here. This is my old antenna, so you can see it's twice as big as the other one, so this is going to go because I don't need it. It's too big, and the other one is half the size and much easier to deal with. Another like quick dry bath towel, so that'll stay. I have 2 little grandkids. They love to camp. Their parents don't like camping. My husband hates camping. My sons don't like camping. I'm in the girl camper group, so I have people to camp with, but I do take my grandkids camping, so I have to make sure I have like towels and things for them when they come with me. Another water bottle, so I'll keep this, or I'll keep it in my tow vehicle. It's always good to have water bottles. This bin, which I've got to find a place for. I don't know what that is. That can go. I think they're called wag bags or something like that, but these have saved me many times when I was camping in a tent. I don't remember where I even found this, but this is a little curling iron that's great for camping, especially if you don't have electricity. It uses the same butane, I think it's butane cartridges that my thermocells use. So I bought this, and it doesn't do the best job, but in a pinch it works if you need to curl your hair. What else? Oh, I have another little rug. This is a bath rug, so if I do take a shower, then I'll use that. So I definitely will keep that in here. This is the bag that New Camp gave me. I'm not going to need that in here. I thought I would use this for storage, and I haven't really figured out where to even put it, so I think I'll just take this out. This is a basin that I use for washing dishes outside, so this again will probably go in my tow vehicle. Under sink sponge caddy, so it even comes with a sponge. So I do have one under my sink, and I thought I maybe will put this in the bathroom, or maybe it could go in the compartment outside next to my outdoor shower, because the outdoor shower is always a great place to have your dishwashing station. And so this will stay, probably not in here, but in my tow vehicle, I'm guessing. We'll see. Always good to have big towels. A big towel you can use on a picnic table, if the picnic table seat is wet, if the picnic table itself is wet. I mean, there's so many good, if you have to sit on the ground, it's always good to have a big beach or bath towel. And then this is the last thing I have in here. Oh, a crepe maker and griddle. So I thought this, I'm going to unpack this and see how large it is. And I don't know if I'll keep it in here, but I have a bigger bin of extra kitchen supplies that I can just throw on my tow vehicle if I'm camping with a group. For myself, I don't need a lot, but if I'm camping with a group or with my grandkids, it's good to have. So I'm hoping I can just make pancakes and bacon and stuff like that on this griddle. It is electric, so I will need electricity to use it. Typically, I know in advance if I'm going to have electricity or not, so I'll know if I should bring it or not. And then this is kind of a cool thing. This is basically a bath mat. Clean Ocean Designs, it says. So that is about it for the bathroom. Just a little tour of the bathroom if you haven't seen this before. Add a little hook up here for a towel. There's also hooks here that came with that toilet paper roll that is covered. So if you're taking a shower, and this is a little command thing that I think it's command, but I could keep shampoo and stuff in there. And then this is the sink, which is I'm winterized still right now. But this hooks up here. This hooks up here, so if you do need to take a shower, you will probably be sitting down to do it. And then this is a cassette toilet, which is the easiest kind of toilet, I think, to use and maintain. We'll see if I ever use it. I don't know. But again, at 3 in the morning, I'll be happy to have it. And then again, I have this little rack that is over the door. Okay, this is adorable. Here it is next to my wine glass. You can see the size difference. I'm definitely keeping this in here. It's electric, so I can actually, if I don't have electricity, I can probably use my Goal Zero Yeti to power this. So I'm completely keeping this in here. I just love it. Here's all the stuff that I'm taking out of the camper. So quite a few things now have come out of here. We're looking much cleaner in the kitchen area. I hung up a few of my decorations and hopefully those will stay up. I've got a few more I'm contemplating, am I going to hang them up or not? More stuff. This is my box of Velcro. I've got a lot of Velcro and command hooks and things like that. That'll come out of here. But I think it's looking pretty good. A few things here. Oh, in the bathroom, just so you can see, I just have like all my towels and rugs in there right now on the floor. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Well, I'm feeling much better now that my camper is decluttered and organized, and I feel like I'm 100% ready for my first camping trip of the spring, which will be coming up in about a month now. I hope this was helpful to you, and if you have any suggestions for me in organizing my little camper, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you next time.